Now being a senior, the pressures of growing up are really forced upon us. Sometimes I get so stressed about growing up, I forget what growing up really means to me. For other people, growing up means maturity, more responsibility, getting serious about the choices you make, and your future. But I ask myself, is that all there is to growing up? Because if it is, I don't ever want to grow up. Does being an adult really mean you have to mature and become boring? This is why I believe in being forever young. When I think of growing up, I think the hardest part is letting go of something you're used to and moving on with something you're not. That doesn't mean you have to change who you are. Most adults today let the stress of work and money hold them down like a ball and chain. What happened to the teenagers those adults once were? The teens that live for the moment, carefree and never letting things bring them down. The adults that live to work instead of working to live. Teenagers earn money just to live on the weekends. People shouldn't have to feel as though graduating means they have to become this whole entire different person. The two people that keep me young are my niece Ember and my nephew Bodie. It sounds strange to me to admit that my best friend's only 8 years old, but it's entirely true. Bodie and I are inseparable. He is the one person I can be 100% myself around without having to live up to this mature act people feel as though they have to put on. Ember reminds me of me when I was little. How all it took was a new Barbie to make me feel as though I was the luckiest girl in the world. Or when my dad said I was his princess, I really thought I was one. Together, they show me to look at life differently. They look at life full of curiosity and wonder. When they meet someone new, they most automatically like them. And they don't judge other people. They aren't afraid to sing and dance in public or laugh till their faces are red. When they learn something new, they will practice it till they are great at it, never getting discouraged, and then feel free to say to everyone, "Look what I can do." There was one point when I felt as though everything that could go wrong was going on, and I let it get to me. But the two people that could always make me smile taught me something without even trying. Their parents were going through a divorce, something hard for a child, yet they never let it show. They laughed, smiled, and always looked at the bright side of everything. Like the day Bodie came to me and said, "Hey, at least I get 2 Christmases." Forever young doesn't mean you should eat right, take your vitamins, or exercise. It isn't about your looks. It's all a state of mind. It's living for the moment. It's making friends. It's taking chances. Hoping for the best but preparing for the worst. It's living stress-free. It's living life unplanned. It's living for yourself, believing in yourself. It's loving and trusting without fear. It's living with a free spirit. It's living young forever. I believe everyone should live this way.